Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. A year ago, I started to list 10 PS4 games I must play in 2021 challenge. Now it's the end of the year. If you are curious if I finished those 10 games or not, the quick answer is yes. I finished off them on December 10th, 2021. This is the final summary video. I will share some of my thoughts on how I feel about this challenge. Also picking few games which are worth mentioning. Before I do all of this, I want to talk about the last game I finished, which is Shadow Tactics. Shadow Tactics is a very challenging game, but it's also a very fun game to play. Every time I started a mission, it felt like I was facing a difficult problem. I need to find a way to solve it. Once I figure it out, that feeling is great. I think that is the best part of this game. However, you do need some patience to play this game. Therefore, I don't think this is a game for everyone. Now I want to have few words about this challenge. Last year I was looking into my huge backlogs. I realized there are a lot of good games I did not get a chance to play. That's the time I decided I was going to finish some of them in 2021. That's how I started this 10 PS4 games I must play challenge. Overall, I really enjoy it because I played a lot of good games. I feel this challenge forced me to play those games. You might ask if those are good games, why I needed something to force me to play them. That's because I'm always afraid to take a challenge. I'm afraid the game is too time consuming, too difficult, or it has a tricky trophy list. Those are the reasons I push those games away in the first place. With this challenge, I have no choice but to face them. Even though this is a successful event in the end, but I still think I made a huge mistake. All the games I picked cannot be finished under 50 hours. 50% of them took more than 100 hours to finish. If I want to play something different to change the mood, I will fall behind schedule. This is not something I like. I prefer more flexible schedule. Therefore, I made an adjustment in 2022's list. I still have some time-consuming games, but I also added quite a few shorter games. By the way, 10 PS4 games I must play in 2022 is announced already. I will include it in the end of this video. Don't forget to check it. Okay, now let's talk about a few games which are worth mentioning. The first is the game exceeds my expectations. It will be My Time at Portia. This is the game I wish I played in 2020 when the crisis started. It will help me escape the reality, forget all unhappy things in the real life. I knew this is a good game before I started. It turns out it's even better than I expect. I definitely recommend it. Next is the game below my expectations. That is Fallout 4. Just like I say in my updated video, I don't like its UI UX. It's not really user friendly. It took me a while to get used to it. Also, there are too much DLC. The game itself is just alright, not a bad game I will say. It just doesn't meet my expectations. This is the first Fallout game I finished. Most likely, it will also be the last Fallout game I played. Next is the game with the best story. I will give it to Chaos Child. Since this is a visual novel, it must have a good story in order to be a good visual novel. I will say Chaos Child is a slow start game. You might find the game is kind of boring at first, then the more you progress, the more you will enjoy the story. Especially the second half of story really blows my mind. If you like a visual novel, Chaos Child will be the one I recommend. Next is the most challenged game. Without a doubt, this goes to Shadow Tactics. The hardest part of this game is you need to complete all the in-game challenges. That means you need to finish a mission under certain conditions. I must admit I use a glitch for speedrun challenge. Without using a glitch, it's nearly impossible to do speedrun on console. If you are a trophy hunter who wants to try this game, do yourself a favor, get a physical copy. Just in case if they patch the game, you still can use that speedrun glitch. The final game I want to mention is the game has the worst trophy list. The most games from the list have shitty trophy lists. You always can find a few annoying trophies from each game. The only game has a good trophy list is probably Nier Automata, since you can unlock trophies by using in-game currency. This way you can avoid some grinding or collectible trophies. For the worst trophy list, I will give it to Resident Evil 4. The reason is there is no Platinum trophy. Considering the length of the game and the difficulty, come on Capcom, you can do better than that. Having no Platinum trophy is totally unacceptable. Therefore, the game has the worst trophy list goes to Resident Evil 4. This is my final summary of 10 PS4 games I must play in 2021. Since I completed the challenge, I can buy PS5 now. To be honest, I don't plan to buy PS5 anytime soon. I actually had a chance to order one from Sony a few months ago. I don't see there's any game I want to play on PS5 right now. Therefore, don't want to waste the money. Anyway, that's it for this video. Thank you for watching and I hope to see you soon.